There's a bit of a mystery. And some advice, actually, for some people in Florida. People who live in a West Palm Beach community have been creeped out lately by the shadowy appearance of a naked jogger.
Well, if it's just shadowy, what difference does it make?
The jogger, whose workout regimen has been recorded on home security surveillance cameras in the area, likes to run between the morning hours of 6 a.m. and 7 a.m. It's nice and cool.
And there are people awake then.
Lois Smith, she said, I walk my dog at 6 o'clock, 6:30 in the morning, and this is when he's appearing. So I have no idea what I would do if I came across him. Invite him in for a pair of pants, perhaps.
Yeah, or hand him a sock. Just carry a single sock with you.
And then underneath that says this: how to deal with a naked jogger.
Is there a book on this?
Quote, first of all, don't panic.
Sorry. I would immediately panic.
Runners are generally gentle souls addicted to endorphins and a quixotic quest for self-improvement punctuated by sidelining bouts of plantar fasciitis and knee pain. A runner in motion isn't about to hurt anybody but himself. Now, if that runner was holding, say, a flat-screen TV and being pursued by a police canine, well, that would be a different matter.
That's true.
And more than likely would not be sans pants.
Right.
Now, this appears to be a case of running for running's sake, it says here, and that's good news for other people.
Except he's naked.
Because when runners are in the middle of their ritual, the last thing they want to do is to slow down or stop running for any reason, including to commit a crime. It would just ruin their mile split times, you see. Split.
Well,
on the other hand, fully dressed walkers, particularly elderly ones, are more problematic.
Oh, come on now.
They're much more likely to stop you, whether you're in the mood to talk or not, to begin an extended monologue on the humidity, the bald patches on your lawn, or the teenagers down the block.
Right.
But runners don't stop. They just keep going. Even if you try to stop or slow down a runner for any reason, they will continue to run in place. As if they were on an invisible treadmill, unwilling to interrupt their workout. Runners are also too breathless to be proper criminals. Most wouldn't have the lung power in the unlikely event that they would be announcing their intention to rob you.
And I would think if he came up to you naked, you could see that you were fairly safe. There's no weapon. Right?
And if you think a runner may be trying to rob you, it's easy to thwart him. Just pretend that you can't understand what he's saying and ask him politely to repeat himself.
Who wrote this?
The Palm Beach Post. I'm sorry, you can say in a very accommodating sort of voice, but I didn't understand what you were saying between all that panting. Can you please repeat yourself this time without gasping for air?
This is written for old people.
It's Palm Beach.
Yeah.
After 2 or 3 times, they will give up and continue to run past you. Which brings up a second point. Nude runners are not going to shoot you. That's because nude people rarely carry a firearm, no pockets, and in the extremely unlikely event that they have a concealed weapon, well, it's going to take them a minute to fish it out.
Oh, my God.
This gives you plenty of time for you to run, dial 911, and remind the responding officers to wear gloves.
They really printed all this.
They did.
I love it.
There's more. The other thing to keep in mind with nude running is that it's an activity practiced by a small subset of humanity, kind of like people who prefer pineapple on pizza, Christmas Hallmark movies, or libertarian presidential candidates. It's not normal, but it happens. And at least it's not nude volleyball, which has far too many swaying appendages in one place. Naturist resorts across the country, including Sunsport Gardens and Loxahatchee Groves, frequently sponsor clothing-optional 5K runs. They have names such as Streak for the Peach, the Bare Booty 5K, and the Color Me Nude 5K. A naked race that gives runners the option of having their nude bodies dusted in a color during the run. You know, the
powders and stuff, yeah.
Go figure, it says here. At least the early morning nude jogger in West Palm Beach hasn't opted for a chartreuse dusting, it says.
Right.
You can also take a longer view of the nude guy running in your neighborhood. Historically, he's on solid ground. The first nude runner was documented as a contestant in the 15th Olympic Games in Greece in the year 720 BC.
They used to wrestle naked.
The runner, known as Orsippus of Megara, accidentally lost or intentionally jettisoned his racing loincloth. The history is vague at that point. During a sprint competition, he ended up winning the race.
So, you shed the clothing and you're faster.
It did not go unnoticed. No. Orsippus continued his nudity during the medal ceremony, and others grew jealous.
He was hung like a horse.
Greek, after all.
Or a centaur.
That led to a naked exercise craze in ancient Greece, where training centers for athletic competitions became gatherings of naked athletes. The word gymnasium comes from the Greek word gymnos, which means nude.
Really?
Maybe the nude morning jogger in West Palm Beach is inspired to mimic the ancient Greeks during the current Olympics period. Whatever the case, this guy writes, I suggest that if you see him, consider it a lucky omen. Not everybody can say they looked outside into the early morning darkness and saw two moons.
Oh, clever. I like the story, though. That's great.
Frank Sarabino wrote that for the Palm Beach Post.
He's awesome.
What he just did with this piece was basically tell these old
folks
to pipe down.
Yeah.
It's a naked guy. Calm down. He's busy. He doesn't care about you. He's naked. I don't want to see. Oh, my God.
I wonder if he's really naked, though. Is he just wearing a little tiny pair of... I've seen people running in little tiny pair of shorts and running shoes.
Could be. I don't know. Don't care.
I think it's funny. His response was perfect.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
Man.
So if you see one, consider yourself lucky.
Yeah. So I wonder how many old people are going to bitch at him.
Oh, I'm sure there'll be letters to the editor on that.
I guarantee there's going to be letters to the editor on that.
And the naked guy probably read that and howling, laughing.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
And he's going to run right through that area again. And when he sees him, go, morning, ladies.
Right. Oh, yeah, they're going to start waking up early now.
Oh, of course they are. They got to get up to see this.
Did you see the naked running man? Well, you need to get up earlier, hon. Get up about 5:30 and just sit at your window.
Why, that man is as naked as he came into this world. Put that away, sir.
Quick, give me the video camera.
Fetch me my fainting couch.
Right.
There's a naked man running down the road. Oh, God. Somewhat related, but not. Ahead of where are we? That guy.
That guy.
And they have this guy. Well, it's a woman. Upshur County.
She can be that guy, though.
This is, I guess in Massachusetts? Concord? Where's Concord at? Delaware?
It doesn't exist.
Neither does this place. Buckhannon, Upshur County. A woman there is facing a charge of domestic battery after a dispute turned physical. This happened last Monday.
Oh.
According to court documents, Buckhannon City Police Officer Angel McCauley was dispatched for an active domestic disturbance occurring in a white Subaru. That's a mighty contained environment for a domestic disturbance.
Was it the whole family?
I guess so. Upon arrival, Officer McCauley witnessed the defendant, later identified as Brittany Hill Sutphin, 24, allegedly physically assaulting a male victim who was seated in the driver's seat. When the defendant spotted the police officer, she allegedly exited the vehicle and began telling the officer of an alleged infidelity. He cheated on me. The criminal complaint stated the officer did not see any apparent marks on the victim, who refused EMS service. In the victim's statement, he said, he was meeting with the defendant to retrieve divorce papers when she allegedly began hitting him and pulling his hair.
Okay.
Other witnesses stated they saw the defendant physically hitting the victim. That's according to their statement.
Yeah.
This woman here was unable to be arraigned until the following night after being deemed unable to appear. When finally able to appear before the judge, it was reported that the defendant was naked and had to be covered with a towel.
Wait, where? In the car?
In the court. The defendant was remanded to the Tigard Valley Regional Jail on a $5,000 cash or surety bond. Well, I'll just show the judge. Show the judge everything.
She's nutty.
She was beating up on dude.
Yeah.
No wonder he divorced her.
Yeah.
She's crazy. And went in front of the judge and just...
Naked.
Naked.
Yeah.
Here I am, Your Honor. Do with me what you will.
I'm going to put you in a prison. How about that?
Let's go to jail, shall we?
Oh, my. She's rough looking.
That's a rough 24.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot of mileage on that 24.
Yes, it is.
Rode hard and put up wet.
Mm.